welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, maybe consider subscribing. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. The first 1,000 are going to get something free from me. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it should be something cool. So stay on track, stay on it, subscribe. We're already like past the halfway mark here, so we are on a roll, as they call it. So today, this is a little bit different video, right? I think I want to start doing these a little bit more. We got a lot to talk about, okay? So we're going to break it down. Number one, we got to do a house project. Reasoning is I got my kids these little four-wheelers and they're just jamming into all these walls. They're just destroying the walls. And so we got to do something to kind of cover it up and maybe make it stronger, if we will. I was going to go back and spackle it and whatnot, but I just don't think that's going to be a good feasible situation for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try and find a solution to our issue, if you want to call it that. Number two, this is like a weekend where I don't have my kids, and so me and the dog are kind of bored, so we got to do something. You know, I had him for a little bit yesterday, but having 50-50 custody sucks. At least it's better than having, you know, no custody or every other weekend. But I was like with my kids basically since they're infants, no longer than 12 hours, you know, would I be away from them basically. And since they were infants, I was putting them to bed every night and doing all that good stuff, doing their tubs, basically alone. So it is hard, and when we don't have the kids, and me and the dog just don't know what to do with ourselves. You guys just saw that short. So we need to figure out something to do. So I think me and the dog are gonna go do our trips together. So we tackled a bunch of chores already today. We have to do a little bit more as far as like home chores and whatnot, but I think we're gonna make a trip to Lowe's here and maybe get like a fake wainscoting or fake brick or something to do for these walls to try and make them look a little nicer, because my kids are killing them. But we're gonna do that, do a little house project. We are also going to be sharing some fitness detail finally. I might take you guys to the gym with me. Maybe we'll train a little bit of shoulders, maybe we'll train some legs, I don't know, but I figure I gotta show that stuff to you guys because I've been talking about it but not really revealing any of that stuff. And finally, sad, but I had to explain that I had to sell my truck. I know, the truck, the one from my profile pic, or I guess above my profile pic, my one from, you know, getting this channel kind of going and getting me motivated to start making videos again. Basically, with the situation, everything going on, things just suck, and financially they suck. I think they suck for everybody, even you out there. You know, financially, you know, you might be in the same boat I am, so it's terrible. So I had to do something. So there's a few of the things that I'm thinking about selling to try and, you know, get us out of this little pickle, we want to call it. But if you guys want to help me out, go grab yourself a mug. The link is in the description. That would help me out. That help the family out. That help me get some treats for the dog. And so yeah, with that, I'm just going to take you guys on this little magical journey we got set up for us today. And hopefully get ourselves in a more positive mindset, you know, because it's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful day. Alright guys, so like the first thing we gotta do is we gotta measure how much we need. So let's get the height and let's get the width of how much we're gonna need here. So I kind of just want to show you guys where I'm at right now as far as like this project is concerned. I got my corner pieces in, as you can see. It's covering up the damaged ends on the wood, and then I put this paneling on. So I glued the paneling on first, right? And then I go ahead and I just brad it in. So that the glue will, you know, if the brads start to pull out, or if I'm just in sheetrock or whatever, the glue will hold it against the wall and it keeps it like firm, you know? So far it's looking pretty darn good. I'm just gonna have to mark out where my outlets are, take all the outlet covers off, and then I'll put the outlet covers back on once we you know, cut out my squares for that. So I do have to get my oscillating tool for that. But what we're gonna do is start working this way, over that way, and then I always want to start with a full piece. So if I'm ending on something, I don't want to like start with something like this for the next piece. I always want to start with a full piece. So I'm going to start this way, go that way. I'll do the same thing going that way, and then I'm going to end with the living room wainscot or whatever. I do need a trim piece for the living room, but I can always just get that, you know, when I need it, or I can make one potentially. So we'll see. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna keep like trucking along and going this way. I'll show you guys kind of like what it looks like, maybe during or at the end. I haven't decided yet. But it's like almost 6 o'clock now. We got to get to the gym. So I'm only gonna be working on this for maybe like 2 more hours. So I'm hoping I can bang this out in about that time. So we'll see. But as you can see already, looking like way better, like way more elegant, you know, super good looking. So we'll just keep this thing flying. Alright guys, so it is like 9:40, okay? I was done like around like 8:30ish, and I had a little dinner even in between that. But I just want to show you kind of like where we're at so far. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let me like crack open this door so you guys can like really see, like, ooh, that was my saw, sorry. Some better light. But anyway, this is what we're looking at from just like 1 day of work. So I got the wall cut, I got all the trim pieces on that I wanted, but I think it came out really, really nice. Alright, welcome back. So, alright guys, we just went and got ourselves a little bit of Dunkin' Donuts this morning. If you guys haven't tried this like berry spiked, you know, juice or whatever this is, sparkling water, okay? It's delightful. It's delightful, and like I'm trying to like kind of wean off of coffee a little bit, but that stuff's good. I don't know how many calories are in it or anything. I gotta look that up, but it's just really good. Other thing, we had to get these sanding triangles that are gonna go on my oscillator because they just make the job so much quicker. You know, these were like 18 bucks at my True Value. Let's see that. Alright guys, so now it is time to paint. We're gonna paint first. I just want to show you guys this edge here. So like, let me just focus in. All I did is knocked it down, right? So if my kid hits this, it's still gonna hurt, but it's rounded, alright, all the way around. That's what I did around all the trim pieces here. I'm gonna paint everything first, and then we're gonna caulk it then. But it's like 10:30. I think I'm gonna paint about an hour. And in that time, I'm probably going to put on some church. So let's go ahead and let you guys see a little bit of paint action. Alright guys, so we're back. Now, I am going with an economy valve spur from Lowe's. It's the, what, the 2000, 4000, 2000. It's semi-gloss white. Now, some people might get upset that I'm using semi-gloss white, but this is semi-gloss white. And the reason why I'm using it down on the chair rail is because this is where my kids touch. Everywhere on the chair rail is what's going to get damaged, it's what's going to get crayon on it, it's what's going to get syrup on it, spaghetti sauce, whatever, right? So with that, they don't really play in their rooms too much because they're so little. So we always play down here together, and since we're down here together, I just need to make sure that whatever I'm using as far as paint, it can be like scrubbed off, okay? In their rooms, yeah, I can repaint over it, I get the crayon off the wall, whatever. But, you know, when it comes down to this, I want something that's going to be not too crazy shiny. It is a semi-gloss, but something that I can clean off, all right? So that's why I'm going with this. With that, here we go. Let's get some paint on the board. Alright, I'm on. Good. Alright guys, so hopping on the horn here just to show you guys like the finished product. I'm looking awfully red because I just took a shower, but we gotta show you guys kind of like what we got going on here. Alright, so went ahead and we hit the seams with some caulking. We painted it. We're looking official. I really like how this turned out. No more big hole there, okay? So I can really dig that. Actually repainted the door here, inside and out, the trim. Repainted this door here as well. I know it's a little dark in here, so let me move over here a little bit. But then we'll come into this area here. So, you know, I could have hit like a little bit of caulking between the seam there. I just didn't for now. But I did want to get the top, so the top is all caulked. Same with the top on here, so I think that looks really, really freaking good. Even on the bottom there, just the seams a little bit. It just looks official. I think it gives it a lot more character. And overall, like, I'm happy with it. So for like 400 bucks, we got a project done. It took us a little longer than we wanted, maybe like 6 to 7 hours in total. But for me, that's not too bad, you know. I do physical therapy. I'm just kind of handy. And you guys know I build cars and trucks and all that other fun stuff. I like to play music and do all that other cool stuff. So we got a lot to look forward to as far as this channel is concerned. We're going to finish up this video, maybe giving you some shots of me in the gym. I'm going to Nate's right now to just go hang out for a little bit. It's Sunday. I don't have my kids. Been chilling with the dog all day, doing some housework and, you know, tackling this project. So what we're going to do is maybe just go over there, hang out just a little bit. And then we got to go to the gym. I'll show you some of those shots to finish this video. Then grocery shopping, and then we get the kids tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. So you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. And support single dads. Support my mug company, and support the channel by liking and subscribing. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in with me. All right, have a good one.